Let's paint the she shed. Ladies and gentlemen, the finished she shed. I think it looks pretty good. It's raining. I'm gonna be honest, this took me about a week to do because we had a baby, or my wife had a baby. He's beautiful. Crazy birth story. We're gonna tell you about that, I promise. It might be a while before we actually do that, but it's gonna happen because it is a crazy birth story. So this took me a little bit longer because I started this a few days before he was born, and he's about a week old today. So I had to take a break, and I just come out here when I can. We've also had rainy weather, so that makes things a little more complicated too. I'm going to show you what's inside in a second. So my plan is I'm going to make a nice deck here for my wife and daughter so they can hang out on their she shed. They do a lot of quilting, but the quilting room became the baby boy's room. So this she shed is from my mother-in-law's house, my wife's childhood home. It's over 30 years old, this shed, and it did not look like this. Look at some of her other videos, and it was bare bones. But let me go ahead and show you the inside real quick. Not really a tour. It still has some work to do, but let's check it out. Okay, so I built that loft. This more storage area, also a hangout place for kids, maybe for my daughter and son now. So that's probably more going to be storage and hangout, but you know, it increased the usability of this shed. This here is actually salvaged ceilings from my wife's childhood home again. So a friend that was renovating the house and bought it, she was nice enough to save those for us, and I was able to salvage them. The floor is also salvaged from a friend who was putting in a new, I think, living room floor. So he gave me a bunch of his flooring. This has been a project of love, definitely. Those paneling boards I put up. There's a window back there you can't see. I added a window. I had some good friends, some local friends came, and they helped me dry wire everything. But I still need to dig a trench from here to the man shed and then up to the barn, and that is going to be when we get power here. So the she shed still has a lot of work, but you know what? It's coming along. I started this, actually, I started insulating it around Christmas time, and now it's the end of May. So when you're on a budget, you're just trying to do it as you can. And I know this is going to be an awesome place for my wife and daughter to do crafts when it finally gets done. Hopefully this next week I'm going to be building the deck, and that's like the third to last thing I need to do, basically, and then there's some little finishing touches I'll do over time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep on dreaming, and make sure that your dreams aren't just dreams, that you make them happen.